Hello and welcome to the 10th lesson in our Unity for Beginners tutorial series. We're going to be picking up right where we left off, and we're going to be changing levels in this video. Very exciting. So right now we're just going to create a new class, and this will help make our code a lot cleaner. So we're going to call this Game Manager. But Eric, I see a Game Mana. That's the backup, okay? Because I don't want to mess up on this one. Game Manager. And whenever you make a game manager class, you can see this gear because the name game manager is kind of special, and most games made with Unity have a game manager class within them. Okay, we're going to get rid of all the starter code, and we're going to want a public static int coin count and a public static int death count. Now, the word static, if I can explain this simply, it will hold the same value across all instances of the class. So say you have a class for an enemy, right? And it's got a current health variable. If you were to make that static, and you were to shoot and kill one enemy, but there's 10 enemies in the room, they'd all die. Okay? So static keeps everything the same across each instance. This helps a lot when you need to reference things from other classes, so you can say game manager.coin count without needing to refer to an instance of the game manager class. Then we're going to make another method. This is going to be simple, but before we do that, we need to import the scene management. So Unity engine, not the capital N, dot scene management. And this method will be static as well, so it's going to be a public static void load next scene. Voice crack. Okay. We're going to need an integer, so int current scene equals scene management or scene manager dot which one is it? Get active scene, and this will return a scene, so we need to do dot build index. Now you can go by name and do some funky string work and name all your scenes something, but for the sake of simplicity, we're going to be going off of the index that we set in our build settings, and I'll show you what that is in a minute. So now that we have this, we're going to do scene manager dot load scene, and it's going to be current scene plus 1. And this will take us right to the next scene. Now in the player class, you see we have the on trigger enter. This is how we switch levels as well. We're going to enter the trigger of the goal. So if collider.transform.gameObject. If you don't like me reading out the code that I'm writing, tell me, because I do that a lot. Dot compare tag goal, and this line right here will evaluate to true if the tag of the object that we hit is goal. Then we're going to call the method we just wrote, so game manager load next scene. And this is why we made it static. We don't need to make a reference to an instance to the game manager class. We just say game manager.load next scene. Call is ambiguous because we have the game manager backup file which we need to delete. Save this. That works now. Let's go back in here and make sure that the goal has that tag that we set. It does. And then if we mosey on over to the goal, we should switch to an empty scene. Bam. Okay, if that didn't work for you, you probably don't have another scene, so go to your build settings. That's Control-Shift-B if you're a hotkey person. And you'll see level 1, level 2. I made an extra scene. And yeah. So it switched right over to that. It pulled that index of 0, did +1, and loaded this scene. This one was pretty quick. In the next video, we're going to talk about prefabs and how we can optimize the way that we create new levels. because with a simple physics game like this, we're going to want a lot of creative levels to keep the player excited, because a flat plane like this is not going to keep anybody playing your game. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Also, if you're into the personalized learning, some one-on-one stuff, I promise I'm not as awkward. I do have a Fiverr account. The link will be in the description, and you can hire me to either help you with an existing project, or we can do just one-on-one lessons, and I can help you with whatever you'd like to know. All right, thanks again for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and slap that dislike if you hate me. Damn, I really just cussed. All right, see you in the next one.